Respected dear family members, my pranams to you. You may be remembering what are the things happened in Hyderabad University. I am sure that it is still fresh in your mind what are the things happening in Jawaharlal Nehru University. And going back, decades back, you may be remembering what happened to Kerala Muslim, Sri Madani, who supported the terrorism and who eloquently delivered lectures against Indian culture, Indian values, and indirectly or directly it was the supporter for terrorism. Now Madani is in the jail for the last many years. Many years he was in the jail. Many of the Congress leaders, communist leaders and other party leaders went to meet him in the jail. They will be doing the same thing when the next election comes. And CPM leaders were with him, adjacently sitting with him when his daughter's marriage was taking place in Kerala. But now Sri Madani is still in the jail. No leftist leaders are coming. No rightist leaders are coming. No newspaper is filled. News are coming. That is chapter 1. Another chapter is the Rohit Vemula who committed suicide. The purpose of committing suicide, he got isolated from SFI, and other students who supported earlier once suddenly withdrew their support, and he felt isolated by himself. And what was the mistake he has done? What was the crime he has done? The support he got exclusively because he was a Dalit fellow. So that Dalit word was utilized for targeting Sri Modi, Indian Prime Minister, and the rulers. But what he did, he supported Yaqub Memon. Yaqub Memon is a terrorist who was instigating the bomb blast in Bombay, which resulted in the death of more than 150 innocent people, including Christians, Muslims and Hindus. And this fellow, Rohit Vemula, was instrumental in pasting notice throughout that hundreds and hundreds of Yaqub Memon will arise from the soil of India. Directly anti-national activities, directly anti-Indian activity, and the world looked at him, or the newspapers and the electronic media made the world looking this aspect as a death of a Dalit due to Modi's rule. But now newspapers have gone to another prostitutes. The intellectuals have also gone to another prostitutes in JNU. They just rejected Rohit Vemula and also rejected his mother and brother. The mother lost his son, the brother lost his brother, and nothing is happening to the political parties and the intellectuals and the university. Things are going on its own way. Police is investigating, people are investigating all these aspects. And since Rohit Vemula has already expired, left the world, nothing will be happening to him. Now, nothing is happening to his mother also. Earlier, state government, central government, university, they were all so much enthusiastically working for paying the compensation or some money. She rejected, thinking that she will become Jhansi Rani Lakshmi Bai and symbol, emblem of the protection of the freedom. And she thought that she will become the embodiment of negative intolerance. So she will be always kept in the top by the intellectuals and the students and others. Unfortunately, now she is also in the dustbin. Her son's name and fame also in the dustbin. And the media went to Jawaharlal Nehru University 5 people were absconding and they were waiting for surrendering in the police station. Why they have to surrender in the police station if they have not done any anti-national activity? They supported Afzal Guru's death, Afzal Guru indirectly. They might or might not have shouted Pakistan Zindabad. They might not have shouted anyway India Murdabad. One thing is very sure. One thing is very sure, they were working as anti-nationals, and the den of anti-nationals, Jawaharlal Nehru University, and you can see many of the newspapers and the e-media distorting and covering so many negatives and projecting one or two issues that these people never called anti-India slogan, they never shouted a pro-Pakistan slogan. Nobody is asking whether they have shouted pro-Pakistan or anti-Indian. What they did, in fact, that the media is not coming out at all, including the national newspaper in Kerala, Mathrubhumi, which worked for more than 100 years for the freedom of India. They supported the activities of Kannaiah and others, who was felicitating or celebrating the death anniversary of Afzal Guru, who was instrumental for putting the bomb in Indian Parliament. In Pakistan, one Pakistan citizen raised the Indian flag when he was so much fond of a cricket player. That fellow was given 10 years imprisonment just to raising Indian flag in his home, not outside. And here Afzal Guru was instrumental for putting bomb and blasting the Indian Parliament. His death anniversary was celebrated, and the tolerance should be such a level that the news media, they are expecting that the tolerance of the people should be such a level that anybody can call anybody's mother as prostitute, anybody can call India as a country which should go down, anybody can live in India and shout against India, do against India, work against India, support those who are working against India. They think that when they can support the terrorism, supporting the terrorism and anti-nationals, they think that when that is the patriotism or the freedom of expression. But finally what is happening? February 11th, Kannaiah went inside the jail. Now 24, nearly reaching to 2 weeks, and he will be out only after the 1st March. So 14 days inside. JNU students are sitting in their classroom and learning and studying. The professors just waiting for the salary in the month end are teaching. And the 5 people who were absconding, afraid of coming to the light, because they are more afraid about the people than the police. Judiciary did not give Kannaiah the bail, and the judiciary said you have to surrender for the 5 people, and the judiciary said that when the protection cannot be given, but secretly they can inform the police, whatever is to be done, that will be done. So freedom of expression went up to the level that when anticipatory bail cannot be given. It will be looking detailed and then the needful will be done. The Vice Chancellor of the university did not permit the police to enter the university, but the police has firmly said we will catch the 5 people and will be brought to the judicial system. And finally, the Raja, I think, Mr. Raja, CPI leader, went and met Indian Prime Minister, not for giving his party support for the budget session, but to see that his daughter is coming out. Just to think about the tension of the parents who gave birth to these 6 people. Anyway, the media will be celebrating as news. They want sensational news. And they want so many words, beef, Dalit, then intolerance, tolerance, like that. Outsiders may also be supporting because they are also leftist, and this whatever is happening here is also leftist motivated activities. Rahul Gandhi will be doing his level worst for exploiting the situation in the favor of Congress. Now it has almost got dismissed. Now all the opposition parties are uniting in the name of Kannaiah and Vemula and keeping away anti-national activities. One of the Congress member has yesterday declared that Rahul Gandhi is the strongest patriot in India. Unfortunately born in Italy, brought up in Italy, partly UK passport holder, finally going to become Indian Prime Minister, even though mentally slightly abnormal. But still the Congress people want the 5 generation, Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi or his mother in the PMO's office. Anyway, those who are in the jail will be in the jail. They will have to come out once upon a day, or one day they will have to come. The people who are now living within JNU will also have to come. 24 hours police protection will not be there. Patriots are there around the world, and in Delhi also they are there. And what happened to Kannaiah when he was in the court, that is very well known. Police were looking, and the judges and Supreme Court used sharp words for those who beaten Kannaiah. But whatever he got, that is an asset in quotation. So my request to the parents and the students, don't be anti-national. Don't be a traitor. You have got enough freedom. Now the media and the intellectuals are shouting against freedom. They were supporting emergency here. The butchering took place during the emergency. These intellectuals were all supporting them. And not even a single intellectual, not even a single media retained their award when Indira Gandhi declared emergency. And so many things now the intellectuals are doing, not because freedom is curtailed here, but because they are intolerant towards Sri Modi. If he established his throne, other opposition parties can never imagine to come back and become a Prime Minister. They want to loot India, exploit India, and make India a public ground anyone can use any way they want. And sometimes in this condition it may not be possible in the near future. So they want India to be auctioned for their benefit, just like 2G, 3G, coal, and so many apartments and the land. Even Rashtrapati Bhavan land, part of that, behind it, taken by one Italian family, son-in-law. Those things will not be possible in the future. But all of them want to take India in their hands and in their pocket for their benefit. That is why the slogans are coming: intolerance, Dalit, beef, and so on. Kalburgi, now there is no Kalburgi at all. Now there is no beef at all. Now Dalit will be vanishing soon. And Vemula and Kannaiah are now in the memory. When the next election comes, again all these things will further come. Once election is over, all these will automatically get vanished. Remember, don't become a traitor. Don't become an anti-national. Neither you nor your family members. My pranams to you. Thank you very much.